SnapTap has officially claimed its first victim.
Looks very sus. What's happening?
Dude, things look a little rough there. Whoa.
They just won the map.
Everyone looks shocked. Everyone looks so scared.
Why is nerds? What's going on?
Oh no, I'm so intrigued.
Group A of Pro League Season 20 kicked off yesterday, and we already have a candidate for CS2 Moment of the Year. But before we get into that, a quick word from our sponsor, Predator.
With the Predator Helios Neo 16 gaming laptop, you don't have to set up the perfect space. You can game anywhere. A brilliant 16-inch G-Sync compatible panel with 165Hz refresh rate means you won't have trouble making out any of the action. And thanks to graphics powered by NVIDIA GeForce RTX 4060, it'll look better than ever. Enjoy a quantum leap in performance with DLSS 3 and lifelike virtual worlds with full ray tracing.
Aside from the surprise upset of Sangal beating the shit out of FaZe, all eyes were on the NiP Heroic series. Now, the series started off normal enough with Heroic taking Ancient in a very close 13-10 victory. Except, they didn't actually win.
The first map has been overturned as Heroic have been caught using SnapTap.
Oh no!
Which has allowed NiP to win the first map, and they are now 1-up in the series.
This is not a joke. This is not a meme. We're not making this up.
That's right, folks. The reason Heroic looked so bummy standing around Tessus in that earlier clip I teased is because they already knew they, despite winning that map, needed to forfeit Ancient and give it over to NiP. Because one of them was caught using SnapTap. SnapTap as in the automation feature on the Razer Huntsman V3 that Valve just banned. As a quick refresher, it essentially gives you near perfect strafing by only recognizing your most recent keystroke. Valve and many others deemed that it blurred the lines between skill and assistance, and thus it was banned. Now, at the time, we didn't know which Heroic player was responsible for this blunder, but in that clip of everyone standing around Tessus, it was conjuring memories of Forsaken. Shortly after, it was confirmed by ESL that SnapTap was in fact the reason for the forfeit, but still omitted which player caused the infraction. Regardless, the series needed to continue, and while Heroic started off looking a little deflated, they managed to take control of the second map and evened up the series.
Drawing NiP a step closer, but Dexter's cleaned up and he's had enough. He wants to close it here and now, and headshot to the face. That is one hell of a way to close it for Dexter. Yeah, we felt that one.
Hell, heading into map 3, the team looked pretty chipper. Even the official Heroic Twitter account, who had just responded whoopsies to the news of the forfeit, said that NiP would be the first team to go 0-3 in a best of 3. Despite the trash talk, the story in the server was quite different. NiP locked down their CT side, winning Vertigo, their first map, and thus the whole game.
Just wanting to play this post plan out and keep them going. What a shot! Wrinkle so fast, goes to the AK, and he knows where Dexter is now. He's got a smoke picked up as well, and Wrinkle closes it 24-10. He will round out this map for the Ninjas in pajamas. And what a weird day of Counter-Strike for these two squads, but the Ninjas were given a golden opportunity, and they ran with it all the way.
After the series, Tessus did reveal that he was in fact the one caught using SnapTap, saying, quote, "Embarrassing and amateur from me. I turned it off ages ago when it was banned from Valve. I didn't notice it during the game or anything, and obviously didn't do it on purpose. I let the boys down and I'm devastated about it. Sorry." In response, most people seemed to feel for Tessus in this situation, some even saying they respect him for coming out and taking accountability, though others did speculate whether or not it was intentional. Teammate Nerds also defended him, saying that Tessus would be the last person to try and do something like this on purpose, claiming that SnapTap can sometimes turn back on when switching computers. Other players and pros have alleged facing a similar issue with SnapTap, but Razer has not officially made a statement outside of their esports ambassador highlighting that the feature is off by default. I think it might be possible that Tessus still had SnapTap active on one of his Razer profiles and accidentally switched them when using the new computer. That, or Razer has a pretty serious issue on their hands. At this point, it's still speculation, but regardless of the cause, I'm inclined to believe it was an accident. I mean, in the clip, you can see how horrified Tessus looks on stage, and I honestly don't think that SnapTap gives enough of an edge for a pro to even risk using it. But this did turn into a bit of a conversation about users claiming to have had their SnapTap or other similar features turn on without them wanting it to. Which, if that's the case, and Tessus truly couldn't even tell that it was on, it makes me wonder if all those players who were allegedly using SnapTap before it was banned actually knew that they were using it, or what it even was. Thankfully, Heroic were given a shot to redeem themselves, So at the very least, this will be a funny moment and a cautionary tale for any pros who don't triple check their settings before going into a match. It is also funny though that NIP are now a part of 2 of the funniest moments of the new season, because like 2 weeks ago they were a part of what is considered to be the worst match of Counter-Strike ever. It's just like, it's utter chaos. Just 2 pro teams just forgetting how to play the game.